All right, so the voice kept asking me, what time is it? And so I know that isn't, you know, aliens or God or anything like that. And so the ever since I finally figured out, what it is, then it's just been a lot less assault. See, she's tried to start this shit early on. I shouldn't even talk about it. And I basically just told her, look, I know you are now, okay? I know you ain't God or nothing, so I'm gonna try not to fucking get you killed. You know what I mean? Like, just by saying something about what you're doing right now. And that scared her a lot, and then she never did it again. But the fucking point is that she was basically thriving on power, because I'm a powerful man and she's a girl. There are other things I think she was scared. I think that she saw that I didn't even believe that she was what she claimed to be, and she could tell me that she wasn't that, and I wouldn't believe it. So for her, it was kind of like that scene from Nightmare on Elm Street where she wakes up in class, falls asleep in class, and wakes up, and nobody can see what's going on to her. It's a terrifying thought. And so I don't hold it against her. Occasionally it does come back, but it's always something that has to do with fear. Like, why are you saying that? Or why are you thinking that? Or why, But it's not persistent, It's not throughout the day just happening constantly or anything close to that. You know what I mean? It's just occasionally here and there. And I always understand why, and then we can talk about it. So then that's information we can use to know that that's a human. You know what I mean? But she claims 10% of what comes across is actually coming from her. There's a lot of things like represent that bank. You know what I mean? Represent that bank. If I ask her questions like, how did you end up in this situation? Then she shuts down entirely, will not say anything. She's trained her mind, mastered her thoughts like a monk. Will tell you that shouldn't even really be possible unless you've just been doing this shit for a long time. And the point is just that she is at the point with it where if I ask her, things like, how did you end up in this situation? Are they, how long have you been in this situation? What is your name? You know what I mean? What are they doing to you? You know what I mean? Anything like that is just, all the communication shuts down entirely. She has the ability to not say it. You know what I mean? She's scared. You know what I mean? She's scared to think the wrong thought. You know what I mean? So, and this was a feeling that I had a lot when I was down there in LA dealing with this, the all-encompassing state of fear, you know what I mean, that they live in. Oh, if you could even imagine, you know what I mean? And it's just afraid all the time. You know what I mean? Like, get me out of this, get me out of this, get me out. And then at the end of the day, it's just tomorrow will reset. I'll get some reset in my sleep. Tomorrow will be a little different or better. You know what I mean? But then it's not. At one point I had about 10 of them in my head at the same time, and actually were telling me this shit. Either way, the point of the story is just that, so it is a lot of, it's a gamma thing. And see, it's coming through the high frequency pitch. You know what I mean? Like, gamma's a high frequency, high wavelength. You know what I mean? If that was an audible sound, it would be high pitched, like tinnitus. And that's why I hear it's in my tinnitus. But somehow that gamma, that very gamma frequency, full of information, can also become a voice. You know what I mean? That, I think, came out of just all the mind, I guess, figured out how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, well, I have language, so I can tune this into this, and we're actually receiving each other's signal continually. Something to have to do with, the assassination attempts, and doing a lot of meditation. Because, see, my gamma was going up, so that signal was just hitting another signal. So